everybody, and today we are here with another board game review. Today we'll be reviewing Unlock, I'm guessing Heroic Adventures.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and today we'll be telling you that why you should play Unlock Heroic Adventures. Just like every other Unlock game, these games are available most probably in split packs, or you can buy them as a 3 pack, which is the most commonly available package form, that you will get 3 games in one, and all of these are escape to room type games driven by cards and an app. Now,
Beautiful.
if you are not familiar with Unlock, then I'm going to explain how the game works using these tutorial cards, because I don't want to really explain the puzzles in these actual games, because in the end, these are one-time play games. Once you have played them, even though you can replay them, but you will know the solution of the puzzle. So maybe you need to play it after a while, you can give it to a friend, and then accordingly play like that. Now, how the game actually works is that normally you will get a card which shows you the location where you are. And if these have numbers, then that means those are the cards that you can have, because you already can see those items and can use those items. Now, these items can be blue and red items. And how do you use the blue and red items?
Well, it's quite easy to be honest. You just add the numbers represented on the cards, and bada bing bada boom, they're combined.
Yeah. So, for example, if we use a key with a desk which is locked, what will happen? It will open. So once you combine these numbers, it will become 46, and you will be then allowed to take out the 46 card from the deck, and it will show you a cupboard has opened, and you will get something from inside. Then another type of puzzles are these green puzzles. What are these?
The green puzzles are machines. And mind you, you will need an app to play this game. There is absolutely no other way you can play this game in any other method. You have to get the app. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the app is of course free, but these machines are more interactive puzzles which couldn't be done via just the cards, and that's why you will have to use the machine mechanism to play it. Then there are these yellow cards which are the locks. So these require a 4-digit number to unlock, and again you will be using different kind of clues, puzzles to actually get these 4 numbers whenever you reach a kind of a yellow card, which means you need to put that 4 digit in the app as well to unlock it further. So these are the type of the puzzles that you will be facing. You will be looking for some secret numbers in these cards, trying to solve some logical deduction puzzles, and then trying to figure out what matches with what and what can I resolve to actually solve the puzzle. And using this mechanism, you will be going through a more thematic story which these 3 decks are going to represent. So now let's jump into the actual puzzles that come with this game. The first one is called Insert Coin. What is it about?
It's about, well, you and your friends are in, well, one of your friends' house, and normally you're just, having fun, but soon you run out of things to do and you're bored. One of the friends soon realized that the attic above has a little one of those arcade machines,
Yeah.
one of those big bulky ones. And so that's basically where the plot starts. I'm not gonna get into any more detail other than that.
Yeah, so this is a pixelated 2D adventure, very typical to the fashion of the old retro games, in which
8-bit?
actually, yeah, 8-bit art, pixelated art, in which actually someone has kidnapped someone and you are going to rescue them
It's
using
typical Zelda. Typical Zelda
Mario,
storyline.
Mario,
Mario.
Mario, King Kong, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And what you will be doing going through these levels is, well, these are represented as levels, and each of these levels is kind of a homage to your video games of like Mario, Space Invaders, King Kong,
I don't know if my explanation has got any better or worse.
and again, all the artwork, even Double Dragon kind of beat them up. So all of these puzzles you're going to face in this pixelated adventure, and what you are in the end trying to do is again save your friend.
I'm not gonna lie, once I saw this part, I was immediately intrigued.
So, what did you think about the puzzles in this adventure?
Some of them were actually they were pretty smart for a video game, and they don't necessarily have to line up with reality because again, it's a video game.
Yeah, so they use the video game theme very good. You will be using your typical video game senses, those mechanisms, items,
Also,
health.
this was my favorite because again, I love puzzle games. I'll play them anytime I can.
So this is the easiest one, and once you're starting this package, you will be starting with this, and it will get you started on how the game works. Now, the second one with the medium difficulty was the Sherlock Holmes and the Scarlet Thread of Murder. Now, this is your typical Sherlock Victorian era kind of artwork on these cards.
Actually, we're like other detectives, but are we Sherlock or are we other?
No, no. We are detectives who are trying to help Sherlock close this case of a murder. So,
To which Sherlock doesn't help us at all.
so someone has been murdered, and the first thing you will be doing while playing this one is opening this page, and it's going to actually let you see the crime scene, get some clues from it. Plus, it is going to tell you immediately that there are going to be three suspects because of the items that you are going to find at the crime scene, and you
There
have
will
to
be
find who those three suspects are, and then find out who of those three suspects was the actual killer.
I gotta say, this is another one of these very well thought out stories. I'm really quite impressed how they thought all of this out. I'm not even gonna start getting to details because I want you to play it for yourself and find out what the universe they did.
Yeah, so this one
I'm not
was
gonna lie, I
what
think
they
I
do with unlock games is even though they put them in the escape room category, but they are not all escape room. Like this one was a deduction and investigation puzzle rather than an
You're
escape
not
room.
really escaping something, you're rather just trying to solve something.
Yeah, you're gathering clues, interrogating people, and then trying to think out who really is the murderer. And at the end, you will be required to answer that who the murderer was, what was the motive, and accordingly, if your answers were right, you're going to win the game. So that's Sherlock Holmes and the Scarlet Thread of Murders, a murder mystery one. A twist in your typical game of unlock.
Yep.
The last one, which has the highest difficulty for this set, is called In Pursuit of the White Rabbit, which is an
Alice
Alice.
in Wonderland,
Yeah.
aka one of the most wonkiest stories, and actually makes me think what was happening in the author's mind when he wrote the story.
Yeah, so Alice in Wonderland, those who like Alice theme are going to enjoy this because it has all the tropes and does follow the book storyline in a sense that you will be going through again a hole, you're getting bored in the home, but you follow the rabbit and you go through a hole, and then your sizes are changing, then the puzzles will be related to those size related puzzles, then you there will be puzzles related to the Queen of Hearts and her hedge maze and
And
all
the
of
cards, the alive playing cards.
yeah, the playing cards is an important part of this puzzles as well. So you will be getting the pure Alice in Wonderland thematic sense. Some of the app integrations with the Cheshire Cat were really cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
So what did you think about the puzzles in this one?
the puzzles were very thought out.
In this one, the difficulty rating is quite right. Some of the initial puzzles, yes, they make sense and they are difficult. The only complaint I have is with the last two puzzles
Yeah, the last two puzzles. We had
because
a lot of problem with that.
well, the problem was we got stuck. We were having a fantastic time playing this game, but in the last two puzzles, the clues that are provided through the app as well are not quite good. because those clues, well, one of the clues has a bug, and it actually gives you a clue for one of the earlier cards. So you actually are not getting the clue at all. And the other problem we faced is that the clue that is given doesn't really help you in solving. And even if you click the solution, it just tells you okay what card to take rather than telling you how to solve the puzzle. And that left a sore taste in my mouth that okay, how did he actually solve this puzzle? There was no sense of that puzzle at that time. So the last two puzzles left that sore taste, which ruined our experience that we were having otherwise with this one. Later on, I had to go online and check the complete walkthrough, because for all the unlock games, officially they do release the complete walkthroughs, and the solution that was given there did make sense. And if that had been just
However,
expressed
it
better as a
didn't
clue,
exactly line up. It
yeah,
didn't
if they had
exactly
given
line
better
up
clue,
with
I
the
think
correct.
in the app why you're solving, because you don't want to watch a walkthrough to solve the game, but a clue sometimes is necessary. So if they had given better clue, I think it would have made me feel, because in the end, the game has to make you feel that you've done something intelligent. If the game just tells you, okay, here's the answer, then you don't feel intelligent. And
You
that's what,
feel a loss of achievement.
yeah. So that's why I will subtract some marks from this Alice game, because the last puzzle didn't leave me satisfied.
And to be
But
honest, either we missed a card, but we were supposed to take our cards we weren't informed to.
yeah, because we didn't get the right solution and right clue. Anyway,
It's
so
confusing.
Ishal, out of these three, which one was your favorite?
Oh god, I cannot pick one. Either it would be this one or this one.
Okay. And for me, it's exactly the opposite. This Sherlock one was one of my
We are
favorites.
complete opposites. Every gene of us is opposite.
Well, why I like the Sherlock one? Because it was so much different than your typical unlock games. It was a murder mystery. You're solving something. You're trying to deduce who did it, why he did, and then you're trying to line up those cards in one of the puzzles to think that okay, this is the chain of events that led to the murder that we are solving. And that to me was very fascinating. So Sherlock story for me is going to be the star of this box, but other puzzles are good as well. And as you can see, Ishal likes them both and couldn't even decide which one was better for her. So that tells that this is a solid box of solid puzzles, and your family is going to have an enjoyable time
A
if they play
blast.
this.
They're gonna have a blast.
All right. So that's it from me. Hope it gives you the right information that you want for making your next purchase. And that's it for us. Happy gaming.
Happy gaming!